everybody. This is Renee McCombs coming to you live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Today I wanted to do is take a moment and talk to you about leadership branding and ad copy. So this is just going to be a short tutorial on how important it is for you to brand yourself as a leader and to have the right ad copy as well. Okay, so what a lot of people do, what I want to explain, what a lot of people do is post, put pictures out there, great quotes, there's some great, copy and quotes and pictures and things, inspirational, motivational, going out there like that, and then they just blast that opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. But you know what that doesn't do? That doesn't show who you really are, okay? So what I want to go through today is, I really want to explain a little bit about how important it is, how you word your posts, your blogs, even your conversations with people, because people buy from people. People need to get to like, know, and trust you before they buy anything from you, okay? So this is just a post this morning. Good Sunday morning to all my family and friends. I woke up today feeling so refreshed about the day, the week, my life. Okay, let me tell you a story. There's a couple different things. What you want to do is you want to bring in an emotion to it because you want them to feel. You want them to follow you, feel you. You want them to read more. You want them to read from the beginning to the end, okay? And then you want to tell a story. Storytelling, is a key. If you tell a story and put all your emotions into it, they're going to follow it, okay? So when I played field hockey my senior year at Northtown High growing up, my mother the year before, at the only game she ever came to because it made her nervous, she saw me get slammed with one of those hard field hockey balls, and I had to get pulled out of the game to catch my breath. So she was a nervous wreck. Okay? She was a nervous wreck. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this here. She was a nervous wreck because it hit me in the chest. But I had my coach put me back in because I wasn't going to let a ball get in my way, okay? So you want to explain the situation. You want to bring, whoever's following you, the person that's reading your post, into it with you, okay? Anyway, my senior year, I was one of 3 captains, and our practice started in August, okay? My mom told me she wasn't going to drive me, secretly hoping that would deter me. That she told me that years later. So I got on my 3-speed bike, way back then, with my field hockey stick across the handlebars, and I rode 5 miles to practice up some challenging hills. And I say that because I live in Florida now. There's no hills. Our hills are bridges. So I did that every day for the rest of the summer. Okay, so you're bringing them with you. You're showing pain, frustration to whatever situation it might be, or it might be a feeling of ease and calmness. But, you want to emote a feeling, okay? So then, we had to do a 1-mile warm-up jog around the school practice before practice even started, okay? So, and not once did I ever say, well, I just rode my bike 5 miles, doesn't that count? No, I gladly ran that mile with the team every day. So you're showing them also that you're a team player, that you're a leader, okay? So I practiced in the hot sun for 2 or 3 hours. I can't remember exactly. Rode my bike 5 miles home, and guess what? When I got home, I practiced by myself every day for 2 more hours. So, and then why? So you want to bring a question, why, how, what, where, when, get them thinking in their head because they want to read the next line. Because I had passion, I had desire. Maybe that's why I had a hat trick in one of my games, because of my passion and desire. But the reason that I shared that with you is because if we are passionate, have determination and desire to win and succeed, nothing will get in our way. My mom let me do my thing and was proud of me, but I proved a point. Okay, so you're telling the story all the way through, and they want to read more. Now that makes them happy. Okay, there's a smile on their face. I'm hoping anyway, and that's how we need to look at each and every day. So put your heart and soul into whatever you do, whether it's personal, business, pleasure, and when you're done, there's this feeling of gratification and satisfaction, okay? So I ended anyway. Happy Sunday. Sending smiles and hugs, Renee. P.S. Not let nothing get in your way, okay? So like I said, one of the things that we don't want to do is post and post and post and, you know, and not add value. You know, we're here to add value. We're here, you know, we're here to add value. We're here to be the leaders, you know, take a step ahead. And, you know, here I did post a couple times. I was very excited. I was on a webinar with Mark Hobison, Vincent Ortega Jr., Rhonda Swan, and Brenda Gagne, as well as a few other awesome people. So I did post that a couple times. I was, you know, I was very honored that I was asked to be on that webinar, as well as, you know, and then, you know, just little things, you know, good Saturday morning to all. I like to, you know, do something that you can see that I got, you know, some engagement here, and then, you know, happy Friday. Some of us are going to look at Friday as a great day of work, you know, and say, thank God it's Friday. So you're trying to bring in and talk to them, you know, because remember, it's not about us. It's about engaging whoever that you're speaking to, okay? And that's really all that I have to say today. I hope you found value in this, and just remember, everything that you write, everything that you post has value, has a lot of value, and, you know, people don't even know. Yeah, I mean, actually, you don't even know that people are following you, then all of a sudden, you know, people show up on the post, and it's like, wow. And it's very nice to hear back that, you know, you made an impact. But you know what? I wasn't doing it for me. I was, you know, I'm here to help other people succeed, which is what, you know, makes the world go around. One person helps the next, and, you know, anyway, I could go on and on. I just, you know, wanted to give you a short tutorial and just explain exactly how important leadership branding is, as well as ad copy. Thank you, and have a great day. This is Renee McCombs signing off live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Have a wonderful day, everybody.